All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here live from Hickory Motor Speedway. We just had a hell of a night. Two pretty good, two great races. The Super race was pretty unreal. The late model race was unreal. Super race is pretty good. Matt Craig kind of won in dominating fashion to some degree. Bubba, we thought was coming. He moved up to the top, which is pretty rare here at Hickory. I know you guys are pretty early on in your Hickory career, Hickory fandom, but it was a Matt Craig dominated race. That's been happening the last few years. Matt Craig has figured this place out for sure. So congrats to Matt. Hell of a race for him. But what did you guys think about it? Did you guys get to watch the Super race pretty thoroughly?
Yeah.
All right. Well, what did you think about it?
So I was surprised, like you, with them going up high. I haven't been coming here for a while, but I've never seen that. But yeah, it was good. I had low expectations going in because I guess I thought the car count was a lot worse than it was. But
yeah,
there were some people here.
A few cars did show up overnight.
Yeah, there were some people here that we did not expect, and it made for a good show. What'd you think?
Including Bubba. He ended up bringing a Super, so that was pretty neat.
Yeah.
I loved it. I thought it was great. I love Super late models, and this is a good show. I had more cars show up than we expected, which is always a good thing. Like to see bigger fields. And they put on a good show. When that second group started to come in, I was impressed that he was able to work it.
Yep.
Showed some of the versatility. But we were talking, Travis and I were talking about how much rubber this track had taken.
Look at this.
Oh, my God. Look at that.
Not to interrupt you, but this
this
light I bought this light on Amazon for $10, and on the picture it looked huge. And I was like, wow, what kind of guy am I if I don't buy this Miami Vice little RGB light? $10 later, I got
your answer.
Small borderline possible sex toy.
Before we forget,
well, that's a great segue.
Only if you. Yes.
Speaking of sex toys,
yes.
Our sponsor tonight, Adam and Eve. Go to adamandeve.com. You can use, I think our code's Windshield Deep if I'm not mistaken, but we're getting the info on that. But yeah, adamandeve.com, Rhino Classifieds, One Wraps, Mamba Media, Several Track Warehouse, Performance Center, PRW Chassis. They hooked us up with this great spot tonight, so big shout out to them. And anyway, sorry to jump into you there.
No, it was
see how the Super race went.
Yeah,
I got real sidetracked.
It was great.
It was great.
What was better was our food before the race.
This is true.
Man,
we got hooked up. Oh,
we had a big moment, big moment in history.
Pivotal time here for the Shield House.
Unbelievable. All right, so I live in Arizona. I was introduced for the very first. I've been on this earth for 37 years. A streak came to an end tonight, and I couldn't be happier about it. I had my first. What was it called?
Bologna burger.
Bologna burger.
Yeah,
Never had it before. Never even heard of such a thing. I'm not from around here, but I love it, and I need more of it.
So the bologna burger was a hit.
It was incredible.
Wow.
They were impressed. I loaded up 2 onto 1 bun. It was like they'd never seen it before.
Double bologna burger.
And you went back for seconds, too. You went and got something else. Pork chops.
They had so much good food up there. I don't know who they were. They're incredible.
Yeah.
So many friendly people here.
Yeah.
Great environment. If you love short track racing, you
They
need
had
to
a
go out.
drone.
They had a drone.
They had a drone.
Who is that? Cars Tour flying that drone?
I think Cars Tours
They had
the
that
one.
Some bitch almost landed over here.
They
in 3 at one
they
point.
rival the SRX series drone.
That was that pilot. I'd shake his hand.
Great
given
drone
the
flyer. But I was glad and I felt honored to see you try a bologna burger for the first time.
I didn't need much convincing either.
Yeah, big.
And I like food. I'm open. I have an open mind.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm traveling.
Right. I can almost understand where like somebody might be skeptical to eat a bologna burger because like
why?
I don't think I see any skepticism from you necessarily, but
no.
A bologna burger, like, wow.
No skepticism, just smiles.
Kind of the bottom of the hog, like it's not really you're not really eating high on the hog if you eat bologna. But around here, if Charles cooks you some bologna or boiled chicken, we had boiled chicken. We also had pork chops, which were phenomenal.
Pork chops were good.
Phenomenal pork chops. We also had some Lay's potato chips. Mm-hmm. They were very good. To pair with it, I had a pickle. So great little combination. The pickle was great. And also, thanks for asking about my hand. I did recover.
Oh, that's right.
I was stunned by a murder hornet, and it was confirmed by you guys. Stunned by murder hornet in the finger, swelled up a little bit. Put some dip on it. It wasn't a sweat bee. They keep saying it's a sweat bee. It wasn't a sweat bee. It was a murder hornet. I almost lost my finger. But luckily, we rallied. Things got back together.
It was touch and go for a minute.
And then, later on into the night, about 10 beers later, we moved on to the late model race. And the late model race was a heck of a race. And, it's probably the first time you've seen 30 late model stocks stacked up beside each other.
Right it was.
So
Yeah. That was
that's
quite
why
the
we
show.
love it. Now you guys know why we love this kind of racing.
Yep.
We had a lot of first-timers here to see tonight's race, and they all had a blast. I can attest to that. And what a great night it was for short track racing in general, but not only for short track racing, but just the general atmosphere, the city of Hickory.
Yeah.
Just a ton of fans here. Everybody's leaving now, but
There's still a lot of people.
spoiler alert, who won the race?
Josh Berry won the race.
Josh Berry did win the race.
He had to earn it, though.
RJ won the pick. He picked Josh Berry. RJ won the pick.
Bold choice.
Yeah, it was
Landon's over here talking.
Yeah,
Should
Landon
we-
is
should
over
we
there
get Landon
talking.
over here? Come
He-
on,
it's-
Landon.
It's about time for Landon's synopsis of the race.
Don't call me that.
It was
That's
up and
not
down.
my name. No.
Moonpipe.
Oh, no.
This is
Travis Moonpipe Brown
no, this is
LLC.
bullshit.
All right.
What? What do you want to say?
I might move you.
I'd like to see you
Oh,
try.
oh my God.
I start
I guess
squealing
I'm
like a
gonna take
damn
your
pig.
All right.
And then you can take Travis's seat if you want to be funny.
No, we're not playing musical chairs over here with Mr. Second Place. Do you want your ribbon?
There's your
I might need my helmet.
Here, put this thing on his mic just in case. Oh boy.
RJ, you are the last person that needs to be talking
The
shit
tides
right now.
have
I will
turned.
put you in the ground, boy.
Oh my God. He has threatened murder live on TV.
Unbelievable.
So, Landon, it was a tough night for you. We
Hold
watched
on.
you battled a ill handling race car. We seen it live here, but a lot of first time fans came tonight and they were pulling like hell for you. Matter of fact, taking a sip every time that you came by, which was pretty impressive. It was a new thing. I've never seen anybody drink every time someone passed by. That's something to put in the record book for sure. If you're not, I'm not a math whiz, but that's 138 sips.
Did you do it
or
for caution laps
drinks.
too?
Yes, caution
So,
lap
yeah.
every time he came by. So more like 170.
Yeah.
Man.
So long cautions.
The
That's impressive.
PRW cooler over here is stocked with free beer, and that was a terrible idea by Roger Johnson. We single-handedly deleted all those.
No, there's still some in there.
No, yeah,
And there's some Trulies left.
It's a
so-
great night. It does say free beer on the sign there. A small sign, but it does say free beer.
No,
So
but-
anyway,
No, I'm gonna wear this neck brace because
Yeah.
reoccurring symptoms from my fall last week. Plus, I got my ass kicked tonight. So,
friends,
but
Phil
no,
hooked
it
you
was I haven't struggled like that in a long time here. And we fought the car pretty much all weekend, but I felt like it was gonna be okay. We didn't really know what we were gonna have because of tires, not having tires. So, going to qualifying, everybody was kind of on a clean slate except for the few teams that did have new tires, and we just missed it. Front end just was not where it needed to be, and I think, well, they're not here yet.
double-decker holiday.
Yep, big double decker. Boo, we don't like those.
Boo, double-deckers.
But yeah, just
Anyway,
not what we wanted.
congrats.
Unfortunate, but I still got to drive a race car, so that's badass. Had a good time. I'm worn out. I haven't been worn out in a while.
Yeah,
So
you look like you're.
I honestly, I think I know what it is. And I was thinking it in my head, but I didn't want to admit it. But I have been drinking a lot of alcohol lately.
I thought you were gonna say it was like lingering concussion symptoms.
Oh, it could be that. I could have concussion symptoms, but I think we have been going to. Crawdads games have been getting me.
These Dad's Thursday nights are hurting our heads.
Dad's Thursday night has hurt my wallet and my
Well,
liver.
we've turned it into Dad's Friday nights, and then we go on
Basically,
Sunday,
Dad's all
too.
week, yeah.
It's a Dad's week, so.
When are you going to be a dad?
Boo, double-decker.
Oh.
Boo. That's all right. Anyway, speaking
Right.
of double-deckers,
I was going to say, well, are we going to talk about double-decker moon pies?
Oh my.
oh, double-decker moon pies.
Yeah.
I've never had one.
Oh, we had one at Asheville the other week.
I was going to talk about an incident that occurred tonight.
Oh, I want to hear.
I just wanted I just wanted to hear what happened there because I kind of missed it. I didn't really get to see the wreck.
Oh,
but
what?
I
Me
was-
and Mitch Walker wrecking for 30th?
Yeah, I just didn't know what happened. I don't know. I just want to hear what happened there.
I feel like from a trained eye, if you were watching me and Mitch, it would look like we had never raced before in our life, the way we were battling each other. I don't know. We were both just trying to hang on to it. I felt terrible because nobody likes to reckon for 25th.
Yeah.
And at least he didn't tear it up, but a couple people spun. I went and apologized to them, too, because they had to go to the rear.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks, but I don't know. He was giving me like a lane every time we were racing because like we were equally as bad. So he would go to the top and kind of force me to the bottom. So I just thought when he went to the top, I thought he was going to give me the bottom again, and he didn't. So.
Yeah. Well, you'll have that. There we go. Double-decker horn blow. Look at this.
That's like a medium double decker though. That's not a
Oh,
full-on tractor.
that's a toter.
Yeah.
That's a real toter there. Toter
That's
with
not
trailer.
that's not a full-on like a boo. That's just like a.
Yeah, that wasn't what we expected. So at this point in the night, where are you at? One beer in or one truly in with a watermelon?
I just got here. I brought my whole pizza over here, and I dropped it on the freaking grass.
Yep, here we go. Getting weird over here.
He's got that one in the wind.
That's a good hauler. We like the single deckers.
He's moving too.
Dylan, how has everything been? You know, since you didn't have my giant glorious hand helping you set everything
well,
up.
if-
Because I'm such a help normally.
We sold a good amount of shirts. A lot of cool shirts. Got these tie-dye shirts. Speaking of shirts, if you maybe actually they're not up anymore. Never mind. But a lot of cool shirts tonight we sold. It's been a fun night.
I hope we sold a lot of shirts
We did.
because
Yes, they were expensive shirts to buy.
we
So
need to sell.
We got plenty of throwback shirts left that we will put online. So lucky for you guys, we got the throwbacks left, and you'll be able to get them on windshielddeep.shop later in the week, I'm sure. Probably actually tonight, because if not,
Whenever
we're not
I
gonna
get
have
it
enough gas to
uploaded.
get home.
I'm not uploading it tonight. Sorry.
Anyways, now's a good time to let's switch to the old TV cam. There, look at this.
There it is.
Look at this. You like that?
Ooh,
Old TV cam.
I didn't see that earlier.
Yes, old TV cam here, and got a couple sponsors on here that I would like to mention again.
Make sure you mention our brand new one.
Oh, are you speaking of adamandeve.com?
Yeah.
That's weird. It's a good place to go buy some stuff. And as I mentioned earlier, you can. So in racing,
What would you buy from there?
well, in racing, you leave your old ladies at home a lot. Unless you're Windshield Deep, we bring them with us and sell shirts. But you leave your old ladies at home a lot when you're racing. And they've got to, like
Said he was going to write out the address.
there's a
Hobbies.
yes,
no angry cops
there's
today.
things that you could use from adamandeve.com, okay? And like I said, us racers, we leave them at the house, and they've got to be sassified.
It's like a new set of golf clubs if you think about it.
Yeah, you just can't leave them hanging. So
That is a very
adamandeve.com.
good comparison.
Yeah, I mean,
Great investment. Also, I figured out our discount code.
it could
What
be
is
a
it?
hobby.
What is it?
WDP. So kind of like a DP.
Ooh, wow, that was a bold. Okay,
I didn't pick it.
Okay, adamandeve.com. Use code WDP. For
What is it? I think it's
a good-
25% off.
Damn.
25% off. Yeah.
I'm telling
so,
you, it's a hookup.
I'm not a math magician, but if you buy a $100 golden bullet from Adam and Eve, you're only going to spend $75 if you use code WDP. So use
That's a
code
steal.
WDP at adamandeve.com. They have lingerie. They have stuff shaped similar to extremities of the male body that females like to use, and also plenty of other stuff. We can't really go into too much detail, but adamandeve.com. Also, Rhino Classifieds online. It's a Rhino moment. It's a Rhino moment. A lot of classifieds on there. Get it, anything you need. Mamba Media, the man Dylan Smith hooked us up. Circle Track Warehouse, and again, PRW Performance Center, PRW Chassis. Again, they hooked us up with this spot, so got to shout them out and supplied us with a lot of beer tonight. So that's always a good thing. All right, we got another truck coming by. What is this? Double decker. They're not gonna honk.
Do we have anybody else coming, Dylan?
Nothing. I don't know.
I mean, did you
There we
commute?
go. That's a boat horn. Boat horn. We got titties out over here too. Look at this. Boobs out. Boobs out for double deckers.
We do need to.
It was males.
Wait, so here, have you asked? Yeah, it was.
Don't worry,
it
guys.
was-
It was males. You don't have to run over here.
Have you asked David what his first experience?
Yeah, we've asked him a little bit, but if you want to pass me over the
covered
mic, ask me a few questions.
Sure, David, take my mic.
Because he's from.
you want to ask me some questions?
Oh no, you can take my mic.
Hold it like an interview.
Yeah, do you want to?
David, I was just wondering, how was your first trip to Hickory Motor Speedway? I know it's a fantastic, amazing facility. Did you use the bathrooms?
I did, both in the infield and by the concession stand.
Wait, you used the ones down there.
Yeah, I'm going to give those a 0 out of 10.
Did you
0 out of
encounter
10.
any wildlife?
Wait a minute. That's not the deep scale. Our scale is 0 to 6.9.
All right, well, it's still a 0.
Still 0. Okay.
Yeah, still a massive. I could have gone.
So that is the worst you have ever used the bathroom in.
You can shit and make eye contact with the guy next to you. Like you
He's
can.
not lying. Like, I'm short, and I could sit down on the shitter, and I look over, and Travis would be like looking at me like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Wilson from. Was that his name?
Yeah, that guy. Well, you know, the bathrooms here aren't great, but the racing's great, and that's all we care about. Also, we usually do a thing here, Shield House.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
called
let
the-
him do this.
Called the Pit Lizard rating.
No.
And this is just kind of a general 0 to 6.9 scale, the deep scale.
All right.
The talent, you know, you've kind of seen around here. Are you a married man?
No.
Okay, perfect.
Single.
No, I haven't been for 10 years.
Okay, so judging by the talent you've seen walking around here, what are you thinking?
So my only point of reference, well, I got a few points of reference. My biggest point of reference is Gresham Motorsport Park in Georgia. That wasn't very good there. What I seen here,
0 to 6.9.
You have to rate.
Come on, it ain't a trick
I'm
question.
gonna give it a 1.7.
Oh,
that is
looked at our women.
Yeah, they're all taken though.
I feel attacked.
They're all taken.
terrible.
They're all tens as far as I'm
I
concerned.
feel attacked.
But all the
Oh, can we kick David off? Yeah.
God dang it, David.
He didn't even go down there.
Yeah, that's true.
okay,
He-
maybe I don't
but
have a
the
good enough
numbers,
sample
it's
size.
car
That means
score.
I got to
Does it
come
count?
back. I got to come back.
Are we rating Hickory or are we
Saturday
rating?
night show, I'd be like, okay.
Was this not
Yeah,
a
I
regular?
will say,
No.
it wasn't a rookie score. Most people would say, oh, hell yeah, it's definitely a 5.8.
Yeah.
May-
I gave Tri-County
maybe
a
my
3.4.
I don't know. The women in Arizona are not bad.
Well, I mean, you got the U of A there. You know, Arizona State,
Right.
University of Arizona. There's,
Right.
You do have a hell of a scale
I
against
know.
us.
I know. I'll expect better when I come back.
Mhm.
I think that's fair.
Can't promise you any improvements, but
You don't have to, but when you start low, you can only go up.
yeah, you're right. So 1.8, right? Is that what you
1.7.
1.7. God Almighty, that's pretty low.
Sorry,
bad.
One of the-
I'm just being honest.
one of
I'm
the-
just being. I know.
That's one of the lowest scores in Windshield Deep history.
That was nowhere near where I was expecting.
What was you thinking, Travis? I mean, you haven't
I
given a
was-
score yet.
Well, I have, but not. Well, I guess not for here. I was thinking probably in the high threes.
High threes, yeah.
mid-fours.
That's a good score. That's a veteran score.
Great. Now I'm an asshole.
Yeah,
No, you're not an asshole. You're
Yes.
just a rookie.
No,
yeah.
that was pretty.
David kind of gave the asshole score.
1.7.
That was pretty bad.
It was pretty low.
That was really unfair to some of the
But
ladies
he
I saw here
did.
tonight.
He
David might get shivved.
He
leaving
did
tonight.
put it on a scale, but he only included single women. He
Okay,
didn't-
I guess that's fair.
But
Yeah.
usually people only include,
Well, I
or
don't
people
know.
include everybody.
Yeah,
right?
that don't. Yeah,
If the scale includes every female you've seen in this area, you think it bumps up to a 4, maybe?
I'm okay in a grand scale.
yes.
I've seen, yes. So if we take a general aggregate average, I'll put it at a 3.6.
Okay.
I'll
that's
double
good.
it.
now he's talking in circles. So
Yes.
Still doesn't count.
yeah.
Well, why the hell did you ask me then?
Yeah,
No, you screwed up. You
rookie
had one
score.
opportunity. Okay, I have an idea because we're kind of going in circles.
yeah.
I think we should kick Travis off.
All right.
My God,
I'm used to it.
he fired Travis again.
So Travis, you're fired.
All right. Where am I going?
I'm gonna let one of them come on because this is their first time here,
Okay.
Are they allowed?
and we're gonna get
Is
their
this gonna get them in
their
trouble?
first reaction. I hope not. Well, I don't know. Did this get you guys in trouble? Okay.
Okay.
One of y'all get to choose. Whoever's coming.
He's on board.
This man, I believe, is taken. Can you
Yes.
confirm?
Taken man. Taken man. Married man.
Has it on.
I wore it in the.
Oh,
no.
God.
I don't
Again.
wear mine during
Damn,
the games. I don't wear
Blaine.
mine during the games. I don't wear mine during the games.
Lost it.
I did. I wear it in the race car. I swear. I
I've
wore
lost
it in
it.
my glove.
I
Well,
lost a few.
Screwed.
Oh,
Ooh.
no. Another one off.
Okay.
A lot of single guys.
Get a tattoo.
okay.
I'm
well,
getting a tattoo as well.
Yep.
I cannot remember, bro. I forget all the time.
Well, anyway, without further ado here, let's give him a good introduction.
Hey, you do it like a nice strip club introduction, like you
I
used to.
can't do that.
Oh, welcome to Rat.
Anyways, we
All
got
right.
our man Blaine Krim here, player for the Hickory Crawdads, guy we've got to know along with a couple other buddies, Hiv Kellen and Trey over here. I'm glad we got to meet him. It was their first night here at a racetrack. Well, they've been to a couple dirt races and stuff, but first time over here at Hickory Crawdads players. What'd you think, man? How was it for you?
It was a blast. It was a great getaway from the field. I mean, I know we were having a good time. I know we had about 178 sips
Yep.
between the caution laps.
What does
and the
that
real laps.
equate to?
A lot.
drinks? Yeah.
A lot.
Sitting around probably around 9 or 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the game's gonna come early tomorrow.
Yep.
but it's gonna be a good one. We're gonna sweat out all the alcohol and see if we can get a win.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
Big win tonight.
Yeah,
Big
big
win
win tonight. Got to win tomorrow to even the series, but tonight was definitely a blast.
Yeah.
We had a good time watching Landon. The wreck was definitely the highlight of my night.
Yeah.
We rated for
didn't know
25th, and Blaine's like, "Fuck yeah!"
He didn't know who to yell at, but he's yelling at everybody.
Yeah,
Hey, that's what
flipped
it's
a
about,
few
man.
random guys off. It's fine.
Yep.
That's what it's about.
Good time.
Hope they weren't some of your buddies.
I mean, I will say, like, for the most part, everybody gets along well in the pits. So that's, you have your encounters, but you're over it the next week. And so that's a good part about short track racing. Plus, Mitch is a local guy, and I've raced against him for years. So that's a little different. When the tour comes into town, there's some kids that are paying for rides or rental deals, or those guys just don't race here weekly. So we don't get to see them often. But I do want to ask you a question about, OLP friends might get kind of static every once in a while.
Yep.
But Windshield D boys rolling to town.
Yep.
That started. Dylan's just like, "Hey man, you want to go to the dad's game?"
I started playing MLB The Show again. I was like, man, I love baseball.
Actually, the first time we ever went to a Crawdads game, me and Dylan rolled in. We're like, we're going to be diehard fans. It was opening day.
About 4 years ago.
It was like 18 degrees outside.
Yep.
I mean,
Miserable.
we went and got a liquor drink. We were we were the only people in the stands, like literally the only people. And then we haven't been back since. But I was looking at a stat. Since Windshield Deep has showed up, now I'm not counting this series. I'm not counting this last series.
Doesn't count. Series doesn't count.
The whole team wasn't there. We've got one guy out with a broken toe, so he can't
We
come.
have got an injury. He's been out for a while. He will be back.
Probably
I
next
hope.
week.
Yeah, I hope. But dads are 17-9. Not the asterisk on
There we
this
go.
series. I'm sorry, Mitch.
That's the guy.
That's him.
That's the guy Landon wrecked. Landon wrecked that guy.
Sorry, Mitch. 17-9 since we showed up. Is there some type of extra electricity, or are we just really drunk, or what's it like here?
No, the electricity is definitely different. I mean, when the Windshield Deep guys aren't there, it's pretty dead.
He heard
we
it
can be
here.
in the bottom of the ninth in a game with the win and run on base, and it's just crickets.
Yep.
But it's Windshield Deep's there. It's every pitch,
Yep.
and
we
it's
don't
all
know
gas, no brakes for those guys. And
Damn
we
right.
love seeing y'all get in their heads,
Yeah.
especially the soft ones.
Especially
There is some
Greenville.
soft ones.
Especially
Number
Greenville.
5 from Greenville.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna name his name, even though I know
Yeah.
it.
Boo that guy.
Yeah, that
But
guy's a cock.
It's definitely like, when being in a small town like this, it's fun to have that energy to play for. And it's even better, the relationship that we've developed. It's super cool. And then even y'all traveling on the road, it's definitely a different energy, especially in Asheville.
Yep.
When you're all we can hear.
Oh yeah, the second game. So we went to a Sunday doubleheader. It rained us out on Friday, so we went to watch Zach pitch on Friday. It rained it out. We got to go back on Sunday. Dylan didn't get to make the trip, so it was just me and McGinnis and my wife, bro. And the first game, we probably should have won. We lost anyway, whatever. Well, the stadium was actually, the ballpark was packed the first game.
Yeah.
Everybody left. We were literally the only people left in there.
Yeah.
And we yelled so damn hard, and Blaine hit a freaking massive dinger at the end. Yeah,
Pimped
freaking
it, too.
pimped that ball.
Yeah.
A little bit of a pimp.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that pimp happens if Windshield Deep wasn't there.
No, it doesn't.
no.
Yeah,
It's
that-
100%.
I called that. I mean,
Just jog down the line if y'all aren't there, but because
yeah,
y'all are there.
If any of them know that we're there, if they hit a home run, they automatically know the time it leaves the bat is the most electric thing they've ever
Yeah.
heard. So that, I mean, and it's like in itself, if you're watching, it's over there.
these guys.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
They loved it. The,
Yeah, we gave out sticker packs, and we should have gave out, I don't know, a handbook, a heckling handbook or something.
a couple
yeah.
water, a Pedialyte. But anyway, tonight was your first one here, and I just do you feel the same similarities we do? Like when we go to a Crawdads game, it has this grassroots feel where it's it's not, we're not at a NASCAR Cup race, but when we go to a Crawdads game, we're not at an MLB game, but it has that just that feel, man. It's just electric and stuff. So did it have that same feel here tonight, compared to a big Friday night Dads game?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, we got done with the game tonight, and Landon, let me know that we were going to be able to make it. So I rallied up as many troops as I could.
Yep.
Got the 3 amigos here tonight. So I mean, it was a blast. It really was. I would not have spent my night any other way.
Hickory Motor Speedway.
Yeah,
you
I
heard
mean,
it.
yeah.
This is coming from a guy that is all about a dad's Thursday night. He just
Yeah.
said you can't be Hickory Motor Speedway. So
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm
So-
all about a dad's Thursday night, but any Saturday night I'm available, I will be here.
Yeah.
And
So that just tells you, folks, that's why we go to dad's games. Because, I mean, these same guys enjoy
Yeah, bring your
these
ass.
races. So
Yeah.
when we go to a damn dad's game, come with us. Or if we
Yeah.
go on the road to a dad's road game,
and
come with us.
we're all about the relationships, like you said. It's a small town. We're not going to shy away from fans. We really enjoy the relationships built, and we really appreciate the support. Like I said, I mean, we're not the most successful team on the block, but I think we can put a good team out there. And when y'all are out there, the energy definitely translates.
Yeah,
and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, man, we've had a blast doing it.
Dude.
And I mean, we're lifers.
Yeah.
Like, you have no idea. I mean, if you guys get pulled up, we're gonna be heartbroken.
Yeah, we've
every
got it.
single one of you. I mean,
Yeah.
we may immediately
We'll
book
see
a
you,
trip to Frisco.
see you guys in Frisco.
I will be
Yeah.
sloshed in the lazy river at Frisco. I promise you that.
That's,
You might have to fish us
that
out.
Might can happen. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, we're really pulling for you guys. We're gonna follow y'all's career closely, and I know this is like a weird thing for you guys to like kind of be involved with a racing podcast.
It
but
came out of nowhere, dude.
It did come out of nowhere, but I think we can really do some cool stuff with you guys in general. All you guys. I mean, we can definitely have a blast together. We're all like pretty close to the same age and stuff. Enjoy the same things. I like to have a good time. So, I think we've got a lot of potential throughout the next couple of years, at least until you're in the bigs.
Yeah.
So, we'll
And
be
y'all
pulling like hell for it.
definitely, if one of us three makes it, y'all definitely have tickets to the first game.
Yep.
Oh,
And
yeah,
we need
it'll
that
be rowdy.
same energy.
You might
wanna
not
hear
hear us
y'all.
as good,
Yeah.
but we're gonna try like hell.
I'll give y'all a microphone.
Somebody
or
said something to us. They were like, "Why don't y'all go to a Charlotte Knights game?" Dylan's like, "Too corporate."
something. Yeah.
That's way too big of a team. You kidding me? It's like no, we're,
It's not even the same at
You
all.
can't beat a crawdads Thursday
Yeah.
night.
yeah.
No.
Well, anything else for Blaine?
No, I mean, I was gonna say we just started a new show. So those of you that are watching, we got 62 watching right now. Those of you that haven't seen, we just started a new show called The 40 Man. It's kind of out of nowhere. Our buddy, we call him Willie Wrangler. Right? We call him Jordan. He's got a lot of different names, but he is gonna head that up. Me and Dylan are gonna kind of be on it when we can, but he's kind of the head guy on that side of things. But we're gonna cover the crawdads. Talk about minor league baseball. There is a lot of similarities, like Blaine said earlier, and we talked about it on our first show. When you go to the Crawdads game, you can develop a relationship with those players. It's a lot different. Like, you come out here, you're watching your friends and family, race on a Saturday night, and it gives you that much more reason to pull for them. When we go to the Hickory Crawdads, it's the same way. So support your minor league baseball team, even if it's not Hickory. If you guys are, I know there's a lot of you that are watching that are not in the state of North Carolina. By all means, go out to your local short track and your local minor league ballpark, because those guys need the support.
Same goal, man.
Yeah. So everybody's trying to make it to the top. It's the same atmosphere, and there's a family atmosphere, but also there's a bunch of people like us. So
Yeah, exactly. We have fun. We may or may not drink 20 beers while we're there, but we're gonna have a damn good time doing it, and which that kind of goes hand in hand, I guess. But you don't have to drink 30 beers at a game if you don't want to, but you need to go to the damn games, go to the races, watch them, support your local teams, your local racetracks, and all that good stuff. It's a blast, and we're going to continue to do it here. And if you can't go, just watch us, because we'll cover it for you.
I will say, before we wrap up, if we go, we need to work out like a punch card at Hickory. Like, if we buy 30 beer, maybe we at least get like one
Yeah.
free one.
I
Maybe
can
beers.
definitely suggest that to the GM.
Yeah. Well, if you maybe
Well, I don't know. Maybe give it a week or two.
yeah, let her cool down.
Yeah. We let that ship sit in the harbor for a little while.
I do see one guy in the crowd that'd be cool to get on here in the podcast.
Let's
or
do it.
on the show. Mr. Post. You
Wayne,
wanna
we
come on
appreciate
here,
it,
buddy?
Yeah, thank y'all.
Yeah, buddy. Appreciate you.
This is Steve Post, the postman.
The postman.
B.
A little bit of a short chair.
Gentlemen, what's going on?
Man.
Make it two.
Yeah,
two
two.
over,
Yeah, make it
please.
two. I get thirsty chatting.
Steve.
Here. What's going on, boys?
Another night, man.
Yeah,
I'll
man.
tell you what. How about that?
That was a great race.
That was freaking awesome.
Well,
Just-
not from my standpoint.
Well,
but
I understand that. But you got some good nights and some bad nights.
Oh,
but,
absolutely.
There's some guys that had some good nights here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was some great. First off, just the theme is unreal, isn't it? And Landon, you and I were talking down there, and I mean, there's so much. Woo! All right, there's so much that's personal about this. That to me is the whole thing, and to you, it's your dad's car, and I think that is so amazing.
Grab
and
one
it's,
more, B.
And I think that's the personal side of it is cool, and it's great that we had Jack Ingram's car here and Tommy Houston's car here, but the personal side of it, when you have like Mike Looney's team owner Billy Martin, and it's his paint scheme, and the Myrtle Beach Sam Yarborough's car with his team owner, it's really cool. And I look at it, and we're all a little selfish in the nature. I got to work with Winston Kelly tonight, the executive director of the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
So cool.
We walked off the grid at Phoenix last year when Winston retired, and I thought, well, damn, one of my favorite people on the planet to call races with.
Right.
And the next thing you know, here we are at Hickory calling a race together, and I'm throwing to pit road for Winston Kelly. I'm telling you what, it's like you and your dad. It's like everything about this. That was what's so neat about this race. Just freaking awesome night for sure.
Yeah, and over the last few years, you've almost taken a little bit of a different role as far as coming to a lot of short tracks and just venturing the whole East Coast basically, and just going to all these short tracks and really, as we still
Every time.
But man, it's really cool to see that, and we really appreciate all you do with that, man. Like it means a lot to the your voice bellows when it comes to everybody that's ever listened to any kind of racing broadcast. I mean, as a kid, I heard your voice, so it's really cool. Not only sitting here talking with you, but how much you put effort in and travel the whole East Coast basically to go to all these races. And how's that been for you, man?
I love racing. I grew up on the dirt tracks, and we do our Wing Nation sprint car stuff, so a lot of my time is spent there. But I find when I'm home on a weekend here in the Carolinas, and I shared this on the broadcast a little bit. Last year, remember where we were all at a year, maybe 14 months ago, when COVID, we don't know if we're going to see another freaking race car in our lives. We don't know what's going on in the world. We don't know who to believe. We don't know who to trust. We don't know anything else. And I heard that Hickory was running races, and they were streaming them online, but this area right where we're sitting was open. And I just sat there on a Saturday afternoon. I'm like, I got to go see race cars. I got to go do this. And I sat up probably about 30 yards down here, backed my car in, had the cooler full of beer, had the grill out, grilled some hot dogs, and sat there and potato chips and watched everyone race. You couldn't hear anything. I don't know, who was here. I mean, I know nothing about it and everything. But I sat there and I said, okay, we're going to see race cars again, because we were all so uncertain about it, and we're going to do it. And so I look at the moments like that last year right here at Hickory, right about where we're sitting, just watching that racing and knowing the uncertainty of it. And I said, man, dude, I'm not going to let this stuff pass by. I'm not going to take for granted the fact that they're running the Throwback race here tonight at Hickory. And I was fortunate that Cars Tour TV hired me to come in and work it. If they didn't hire me to work it, I was going to be here or some other local racetrack and that sort of thing. I just love going. Last week I was in Arkansas covering 360 sprint cars. The week before that I was at Eldora. The week before that I was in Knoxville doing the Truck Series race. And I'll tell you, the racing, just what you guys were talking about with the crawdads, and we're lucky down in the Concord, Kannapolis area. We have the Kannapolis, the Cannonballers, which is a great new stadium and team. Man, we have got it so good in the racing world with racetracks. And is everything perfect at Hickory? No, it's not perfect at all. And we can sit around and talk and piss and moan about it and everything like that. But by God, it's a good Saturday night with friends and family. And that's what I find. And I love getting out to racetracks. I look at my NASCAR, even with my NASCAR schedule, I look at it and say, well, I'll tell you, these damn 330 Busch or Xfinity races on Saturday afternoon just suck, because they really cut into my short track racing.
They do. Right. I will say, first of all, you have been an excellent addition with Tony in the booth. I really enjoy listening to you guys.
So good.
I think that adds a completely different element to the Car Store broadcast. Tony's excellent in his own, but when you two guys work together, you guys are phenomenal. And having you play that role is also huge for the Car Store, because I feel like you have a great platform. You've been able to shed light on the fact that we do have great racing out here every Saturday night, whether it's dirt, asphalt, whatever, with Wing Nation, doing the Car Store TV thing, all those things. You do an excellent job. And on the Winston Kelly thing, it was very cool to have both of you guys come down to the race car, interact with my dad and myself, and Winston was, all about the scheme, and it was a very cool moment. And I think that, the Throwback race at the Cup level kind of has lost its lackluster a little bit, in my opinion. Some teams, do it right, but I feel like it's kind of ran its course.
Right.
And I still feel like at the short track level, there's opportunity to do things that you don't get to do very often in the Throwback side of things. Whether it's my family, like you said, it means something more, or it means more to a local family that has raced at that track, their whole life, to come out here and do that. I'd love to see some Max Presswood schemes and
Yeah, think about that. Yeah,
you know,
wouldn't that be freaking awesome?
all those guys that race, Scott Kilby, you know, any of the late model guys from the mid 90s. I would love to see Clark Houston run a Cars Tour race and come out here and throw back to one of Andy's country chair cars. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of just opportunity for community involvement when we do that, because also I can't tell you how many people come up to me today. I mean, tons of people at the autograph session that said they remember Dad's car. We had John Page here tonight, who was Dad's the owner of Dad's car when he won in 1990 or ran it in 1990. Him and his wife were here. They were super ecstatic, you know, had a great time. I haven't seen John since I was tiny.
Wow,
So it's been a
that's
very
neat.
long time, and Dad hasn't seen him in forever either. So just cool all around, and we do appreciate. I put you right in that category right now with like Matthew Dillner. You know, you guys are really involved with the motorsports or the short track scene, and you're doing it a lot of good. So I appreciate that.
Just no, and I love it. There's no place I'd rather be on a Saturday night than at a dirt track or at a short track or at a dirt track or wherever it is, and it's really, really cool, because I think the thing that's amazing, and it goes back to these stories. We had, you know, a Sterling Marlin paint scheme 2002 when he damn near won the championship. You know, we had a Hall of Famer with Jack Ingram, and we had Tommy Houston, who's just legendary, but yet we had the 1995 Myrtle Beach 400 race winner paint scheme on display.
cool.
And I don't care if it's a Daytona 500 or a Cup Series championship or the Myrtle Beach 400, they all freaking matter.
Yeah,
They all matter a lot to everybody.
Yeah. I mean, there's
And
not a one that doesn't.
No,
It's
exactly. Billy, to follow up on Mike Looney's thing, Billy Martin a little bit. They tested on Wednesday with the old paint scheme on the car. They snuck the car down to Concord to get it wrapped in his paint scheme, in his old paint scheme. It's a paint scheme in 95 or 85. He won the Friendship Track Championship down in North Carolina, in the North Carolina State Championship. They unloaded the thing. They never told him they did it. He was like, when they unloaded that car, he said, you wouldn't even believe. He's like, I just almost fell to my knees. Froze. And this matters because Billy Martin or the guys from down in Myrtle Beach, they've invested so much into this sport. And I think that's the reason I love coming out to Saturday night racetracks and short track races. I think that's the neat part about coming out to it, is because there are so many passionate people that are here racing.
Always.
And they matter just as much as the guy that's going to win at Watkins Glen next Sunday afternoon.
Yes,
and that's
sir.
the whole thing. It's so cool.
You ain't
So
kidding.
cool.
Well, we're getting pretty close to running out of time. They're probably going to shut the lights off on us pretty soon. So,
Yep.
as tradition here at Hickory, always round everybody up to come behind us.
Yeah, everybody get in here.
Everybody
There we
come
go.
behind us, and we're going to give them the Live Every Day Like It's Saturday sign-off. Old school style here. Well, we'll get it back to the main cam. Everybody just come on, pile in here, Seth. Get it. Everybody come on in here.
All of you.
This is our
have
graphic. You like the graphics on the Cars Tour thing? This is our graphic guy right here. Pike, he's our graphics guy. Exactly.
James.
Yeah, James is our graphics man.
I guess I'm famous.
All right.
Absolutely.
Live like it's
I'm coming here.
Yeah, we'll do that here. So, first of all, I got a few more new things to say. First of all,
Here we go.
pay minor leaders more money.
Jesus, God.
Yes.
Get us some more goddamn race tires.
Minimum wage.
It's been real. It's been fun. It ain't been real fun. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Live every day like it's Saturday. We'll see you guys next time.